Hi Sagittarius. Okay, I've been gone a few days. I've been thinking about you though. I'm still in your energy and I've been using some very new cards and they're sort of a little bit on the dark side, but I was feeling a very heavy energy. Even though we've had a full moon and it's been a bright and glorious one and has brought in a lighter energy to the world, and the eclipse that's coming along will lighten that up even more. There's still a bit of a heavy energy around Sagittarius, which I'm really trying to get to grips with. I'm a Sagittarius as well, and even though I feel more at peace, and this is what I'm getting with my first card here, that your dreams are going to be a little bit more peaceful. You're going to be able to sleep a bit better than ever before. Well, not ever before, than the previous few months, which have been a nightmare. But you still feel some sorrow today. You have felt brighter as April has come along, I will say that, but today you're feeling some sorrow. So we've just had the full moon on the 6th of April. We've now got Good Friday, which is a very religious day, and I'm showing you my statuettes today rather than just my card because they really do help with the energy. I've got my Pegasus here, I've got Padre Pio, who's very important to me, I've got my dragon, I've got my angel, I've got my Cupid, my leprechaun, my spirit turtle, you might not be able to see behind the pot of gold, and I've got my Buddha, and Our Lady, the Divine Feminine. So I'm wondering why we're feeling overwhelmed as Sagittarians. The earth is healing. We are healing. This is Easter. There's going to be a time of rebirth and resurrection. And I'm not telling you from a religious point of view. I'm talking about a spiritual point of view, because I think all religions, we've got Passover, we've got Ramadan going on. There's an awful lot going on at the moment, religious-wise. It's not about religion, it's about energy. And we're feeling overwhelmed so today with sort of sorrow because of the energies around us from people. They might not even need to be surrounding us physically, but they pop into our dreams, or for example, our person is still in our heart. Now you have to be careful with the people you surround yourself physically with. Don't let them drain your energy, or the people you speak to on the phone. There might be some people you speak to on the phone you don't even know properly, but are friends on the phone or online, and they're draining your energy. So be careful of that. Be careful who you take advice from and what advice you follow. Sagittarians don't usually need anyone's advice. Can we have some cards for Sagittarius, please? Sagittarians don't really need people's advice. They don't let their advice affect them. Whilst years ago, Sagittarians as a younger self would rely on people's advice, on people wanting them to do what they wanted, and Sagittarians would want to please them. Now, Sagittarians are so careful about taking on advice, and I think Sagittarians are now, could be the sorrow or the energy of being overwhelmed because you're shedding your energies that no longer match your frequency right now. Let's see what card this was. Envious gluttony. Now I am getting that some people are very jealous of you. There are some people in your vicinity, your surroundings, your family, or your inner circle or outer circle that are very jealous of you, particularly one. It might be they're in your person's circle, because your person has popped up so much in all your readings. But again, that's strange. Why aren't they coming forwards? What's happening there? Now, something from your past is resurfacing. The problem you had with this person who's jealous of you, that is envious of you because of a problem that occurred between you. And it might be they are coming to you for forgiveness because they realise that their life isn't going the way it should. Karma is catching up on them if they had ill thoughts towards you. But this is so strange how that envious card came through, because that's the energy I'm feeling. Parasite. It's like they were a parasite. They were feeding on you, feeding on your energy for many, many years. Or they're feeding off your person's energy. They're in your person's surroundings, inner people, inner circle. Downcast pride. Now, your pride, you're a very proud person, Sagittarius, and you don't let things usually get you down, but you are downcast at the moment, and you need to lift your head up because things are going to change. Good luck sometimes comes disguised as bad luck, and you're probably feeling a bit down at the moment, feeling if I had any luck at all, I'd have no luck. But sometimes, as I said, good luck comes disguised as bad luck, and things haven't been good for you financially, relationship-wise, emotionally. There's been a hard journey you've been on in the last 10 years, and I've spoken about this constantly. There's a person that really affects your psyche, your person, the person you think about most, the person that's in your heart. We need to look at that today and why they're not coming forwards. Because I would have expected them by now. Certainly I expect them before 16th of May. But it could be this person that's jealous of you is holding things up because they're jealous of that relationship. They could be connected to your person. You might not even know them. Rejection is protection. Maybe your person had to reject you because of that person's importance, influence, power. So be very careful who you let in this next period of your life. You might not even let your person in because you might not feel the vibes are right. Let's see what comes up with my new cards. I have been using them for you to get my energy onto them and yours. So I have been looking at them constantly, but I haven't been on here. Right, so revenge. Someone has wanted revenge on you. Either you got their person, who is your person, or you got your person's heart, even if you didn't get them physically. And here you are as queen of my world, because they knew or know that you are the queen of this person's world. But you're a bit of a bride in a cage, because you're not actually, you've got that downcast pride because you're not actually experiencing the love that you should be with this person. So you're like a bride in a cage. You're not actually being let out as a true bride, true partnership person. These cards have brought a whole different energy into the game, a whole different perspective into the game of Sagittarius and their person, and the person who's envious of Sagittarius, who's held things up. Is this me? And you are asking yourself, let's put it on top of Queen of my world, is this me? Have I been feeling so wrecked? Am I now becoming more powerful again? Am I going to get my power back? Have I given too much of my power away to this person, and the other person who's envious of me has sensed it? Now, there's two scenarios for the jealousy. It could be a person who's in your circle or their circle. Of that, we're not sure yet. Could be both. But you This is me. Is this me? Yes, this is you. Look at you. You're fiery. You're ready to be the warrior woman that you have always been, if we're talking about you being the divine feminine. And that's the way I'm looking at it for the moment. But you can apply it to the divine masculine. There's great passion in you. There's good fortune in you. But we have to get to grips with this sorrow now. We have to get to grips with why you're feeling this sorrow. Sacrifice. So this person knew you were their queen of my world, but they made a sacrifice. They had to give you up because they couldn't create for all the situation that would have led from that. It would have been too dangerous for you. And the person on their side who was jealous of you that they were connected to, if they're in they were creating this threesome situation, began to become obsessed with you. Even if there's someone who's jealous of you and they've got envious gluttony towards you, they are obsessed with you in your friendship group. They are thinking about you all the time. They want to be like you. They want to be creative like you. They know you're creative and they're not. They want to be friendly and pure like you, but they know that they're not. They are more as if they're in the devil situation. If we're looking at the tarot cards, they're in a stagnant situation. They're probably relying on alcohol or drugs to get them through. They're not really performing their duties as a mother or not. And a lot of that person is the child I was meant to be. They had a very insecure upbringing. They might have been put into boarding schools early. I'm not saying all children in boarding schools would be like that, but maybe it didn't suit them. They didn't have the security they needed. And they don't have the temple of my body like you have. So you are very, you know, I'm going to take that queen of my world, and this is me. I'm going to move this one. I'm going to move sacrifice over to there because you're a bride in a cage because of their sacrifice. You can't come out as their real bride. I'm going to put this here, the temple of my body, because you are happy in your own body. Even if you are slightly overweight or even if you're not perfect, you have this inner radiance, this outer radiance, this glorious way of looking at life. And people just shine and respond to that. And the person who's jealous of you hates that about you. You're like a little temple walking around in your own body in the world. I'm going to take some tarot cards in a minute, which will explain these cards even more. Can we have some more cards for Sagittarius, please? So this person has been working against you. They've been wishing you bad. Maybe a friend you would not expect at all to be the one. Or there has been a breakup with this person in that you've had a fallout. And they're masquerade. They've always been like a parasite on you, feeding off you. And they put on a mask. They didn't really care, but they hid their true self. Yeah, you didn't see their true self. They put on that they were a nice person, but they weren't. Not at all. Total mask they wore. And as time went on and on, they got to hate you more. Anger and chains. Look, they're getting very angry about your success, your fortunate circumstances, any happiness you were having, your person coming along and giving you happiness. So jealousy is twofold here. Someone in your person's circle and someone in your circle. Can we have a few more cards for Sagittarius, please? Blinded to pain. And you have had to be blinded to this pain, but you've sort of got used to the pain and you have sort of learned to accept that pain. Yeah, you've tried to remove the obstacles, and you've sort of been mourning your person, in love with your loved one, but you've sort of forgiven and forgot, in the sense that you're saying, I won't cry for you. I won't cry for you. I'm trying to get on with my own life now. And you are hated by some people because you're able to do that. Forgive and forget. Move on in beauty. Because you're beautiful. Because your energy is beautiful. It keeps your person connected to you, even though your person is not with you. We'll look at your person in a moment, but you're going to have choices. It's not going to be just your person. Someone else is going to come along that's going to be a choice, and it's going to be an overwhelming choice. You won't know which one to choose. The other person's going to be very tender, very true, very kind, very worthy, and your person has let you down, and you're going to have a whole load of understanding for that. But your person keeps looking back to what could have been, and they had to reject you to protect you. And I think the love that you felt is the link that's keeping you two together. And they're seeing the person that's jealous of you in their circle as very vindictive now, as very manipulative, very different to how they imagined this person to be before. So they are facing their shadow. Spirit is forcing them to face their shadow, to change their tracks. You've accepted the disappointment. You've accepted the disappointment this person gave you gracefully. And you really think, okay, I'm moving on. I've got to better my own life. But the person hasn't accepted it. The person's life is very sad. Your person feels very betrayed by the choice they made. Very sad by the choice they made. And they will try and come forwards to say they're sorry. Now, the other person that's jealous of you in your inner circle may try to come forwards and say they're sorry because their life is collapsing. Yeah. Their life's very painful because it's all rebounding back on them, their ill wishes. You are focusing on your priorities. I won't cry for you. I'm going to get on. And this is changing your karma. The person who wishes you ill on both sides, you're in a circle and your person's in a circle, are getting their karma, and it's severe. It's going to be severe. Your person is getting their karma in the, they should have faced their demons earlier, but they thought they should protect you. Triumph of lies. So you are going to find out about all the lies. And this person can't resist you, naked before the stars. This person dreams of you. And that's why the hater in the background hates it, because you are in their dreams, you are in their thoughts. The other person's a colourless angel, while you are naked before the stars. You're like pure and beautiful and full of life and a proper human being that could stand before God, the angels, the universe, any of the planets, any of the stars, the moon and the sun, and you would shine. You are seeing things in a very different way emotionally now to how you've ever seen things before, and it's really made you into a more beautiful person, more so together. You do not need any person reassuring you, because you have your own reassurances. Even though you're feeling sad still, and even though you're feeling a bit overwhelmed by what's happening, the energies around, you actually have so much control over your emotions. It's incredible. Okay, do any more cards want to pop out? Or if we say bye-bye to these cards for Sagittarius? Can you give us another card, please? Another card, please. Another card, please. Another card. Now, let's see what's at the bottom. Today for tomorrow. You are preparing your life for tomorrow. You are putting your work first and preparing your finances for tomorrow. Yeah, while your person's got a gilded regret. They are so regretful of their moves and they feel very alone in the world. They need to come forwards. Now, someone's got an artificial heart and it's that person that's jealous of you. So we're going to put these down now. I'm going to take my mini tarot and see what that has to say to us. I love these new cards. They just speak to me in a completely different way to my tarot. Okay, so they're saying that the star, today for tomorrow, you're wishing upon a star and you're getting successful with that. Your wishes are coming true. You're manifesting and your manifestations are coming true. And you're going to feel overwhelmed by choice because, as I said, there's going to be two people. It's not going to be just your person. Now, someone else is going to come forwards at some point and they may colour your choice. You're the Empress, that's for sure. And the colourless angel hates that. Hates to see you as the Empress. The real deal. The real thing. That's what's caused all these problems in the first place. Yeah, judgment's coming for that colourless angel. Ooh, yep, judgment is coming and they're getting the karma they deserve. Your person's feeling very emotionally unfulfilled. And the High Priestess is talking and whispering to them to tell them to move forwards, giving them messages, trying to push them through spirit, through their inner wisdom, through their higher self, that they need to come forwards if they want their wishes fulfilled for a better life. And they do. They want to be in a twosome with you. They want to have success with you. But whether it's too late is another matter. I don't like that hater being in the background, but I think you're protecting yourself from that hater. And the hater is getting the karma now they deserve. Your person is mourning you. It's as if you've died and they've got such an empty hole in their heart because they've had so much heartbreak from the decisions they made. I'm pretty sure you will hear from them. Some more cards for Sagittarius, please. Ace of Swords. So they've got triumph over adversity. They've had to use their sword with the envious, difficult person over you. They've had to use their sword, clarify things, cut through the fog, cut through their life's problems, and they're coming out of the other side now feeling a little bit more in power. Their energy is feeling stronger. They feel that they've really fucked up, and they really are wondering whether you will forgive or forget them, forgive them and forget what has happened. Now, the person that has got bad energy towards you and bad malicious intent, their life is backfiring. Yeah, that is of swords. Both these people are fighting a sword game. Your person's cutting through the sword, but the other person, the sword's cutting through them. Look, despair, hopelessness and anxiety. That's the person who's jealous of you. Someone in your circle, someone in your person's circle. They're creating the energetic chaos that's going on because karma's trying to deal with them and protect you. And they may be facing loss and sorrow in their own family because of their bad wishes towards you. And all the triggers they've pulled to bring bad luck to you are now backfiring on them. You are getting too powerful for them in your energy. That's why you're feeling overwhelmed and sad. They're going to be going through a tower moment. It's, you know, have you heard of that song, Return to Sender? Well, here is definitely what's happening there. All their wishes for you, bad wishes for you, are coming through for them. The universe wants you to get justice and happiness, and unfortunately they can't stop that. Now, your person could be a Virgo. They're looking back on the past and thinking, oh my God, what a mess I've made of things. You are going to be the Queen of Pentacles. I know you're a Sagittarius, but you are going to be quite powerful in your own right, money-wise. It is coming. And you're making the final push towards that money situation now. Your person's going to regret that someone else is coming in and going to be giving you a choice. You're going to be sitting like at a crossroads with time to think when your person comes back, because a lot will be happening. An awful lot. I've got some dates here, but the 11th of April is such a special day. 11th and 12th, try get out of the house. Really try to get out of the house. It's such an important date, the 11th and the 12th. It might be you meet that other person. It's such a magical day for love for you. Yep. Sagittarius, try get out of the house. I'm going to deal with the eclipse later. I'm not going to muddle it in this reading. Yeah, your person's had lots of disappointing news, particularly with children, possibly in a relationship. And so you could be shielding energies that are no longer matching your frequencies now. So when someone from your past resurfaces, depends how your frequency connects with them and whether you're going to let them in, or whether you're going to feel the energy's too heavy and you don't want them to come in. You might think they're not good for me, I don't want all that again. And you might be getting messages from your higher self, don't lower your standards. Things will improve without them, but it depends how your heart feels. After this sorrow, you're going to get great happiness. April the 11th is going to be an incredible trigger for you. April the 11th and 12th. It's not far away now. You've got happiness, good fortune and high honour coming. You have. The moon's making you think about things, and that threesome situation, there's definitely, that's what's been happening to you, although you probably wasn't aware of it, but the other person in that threesome is very jealous of you. But they're not the one that's been creating the chaotic energy, I don't think. There's someone else that's also been doing that in your friendship circle. So energy regarding jealousy towards you has been really bad, and your person's been going through lots of conflict and competition to get out of that situation. They've been feeling really overtaxed. But the Hierophant, they're becoming much more spiritual and they're learning practical lessons from it all. And they're making progress now on getting out. They're actually making progress. They're using, look at the look on their face. They're actually using their sword to get out now. They're becoming the Knight of Swords. And they're going to make a leap of faith right into your arms if you let them. And the sun's coming out for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, you will have happiness, you will have good fortune, you will have high honor, because the sun is coming into your life. And whoever you meet, you're the Queen of Pentacles here, the King of Pentacles, you're the Empress as well. The King of Pentacles is going to be your match. You're going to create a very happy situation. Yeah, your person's going through a period of rest and recovery. They're letting all the nonsense be at the other side of the window. They're not connecting with it. They're finding an inner strength now to come forwards, and they're going to try and overcome obstacles. And they could be a Leo, or they could be a Virgo, or have those placements in their chart. But karma's going to be strongly at play since Saturn came in on April the 7th into Pisces. Look, end of a cycle, failed plans with their person. They're bored, they're very bored, and they feel very let down and betrayed by that life and by the fact that they had to let you go, but that was for protection, I think. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. This man keeps looking back at the happy times with you, at the feeling of happiness and peace. And they're releasing their old life so that they can make the changes necessary. And they're definitely having their tower moment with whoever they're involved with. Yeah, with whoever they're involved with. Let's put those down for the moment. We might go back to them. I just want to take a few of these cards. Where are my blue oracle cards? There they go. There they are. Let's see what comes up. We've got this one out of this other pack, Queen of Water. You're becoming very tender-hearted, empathic. You understand other people's situations, and your relationship with one person, either the new person or your person, is going to develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. So it's saying really to care for yourself now. Nurture the sorrow, look after the sorrow, feel the overwhelmingness, but realize it's not going to last. There is an incredible link between you and your person. Can we have a few oracle cards for Sagittarius, please? I can't put as many cards out on display at the moment because I've positioned it where I wanted you to see everything, but sometimes I put it flat on the table so you can just see the cards. Let me know what you prefer. Please like, share and subscribe if this resonates with you. Hostilities, massive hostilities have gone on in your life with the person that's jealous with you, with your person as they left you, broke your heart. But Spirit has been looking after you. You've had a very big connection with Spirit lately, and the angels, they've all been protecting you, and they have taken you through the door to personal healing and happiness. You are feeling happy within yourself. You don't need a man or you don't need a friend to make you happy. You are fine alone. You've become the thinking woman, if I'm talking to you as a female, but it can be reversed. So your person's pulling in on your energy because of the love. And you are going to be indecisive when they come forwards because you're going to have a choice. but there's a garden and a gate, and it's dependent on you as to who you go through that garden and gate with. Your person wants you to go through it with them. Obstacles will be removed. And you have been in mourning over this person for such a long time. We've got the Sun card again for you, Sagittarius. The Sun is coming. So is money in your work. So don't fear. Money is coming in your work. Don't lower your standards. Things will improve. And you're resting and rejuvenating. You're feeling quite tired still. And all this rest and rejuvenation will be what you need to give yourself that healing energy to come through all this. And I think by April the 11th, you're going to feel so much better. A divine masculine, a male, is seeing your value. So if I'm speaking to a female, a male is seeing your value. And the moon, the full moon, this goddess of the moon, has really been pushing for your luck to change and your happiness to come forwards. And this moon has made them realize that they're missing you. Your person isn't poor, and neither will you be soon. We've got a man holding a coin and a woman holding a coin. It might be that the person they divide things up will not be poor either. You have been incredibly patient in your journey because you are a patient person and you're on this journey, but so's your person. It's when you get to the other end of that bridge that life will change and you'll get wealth, abundance, courage, tenderness, true love, real magic. All the obstacles will be removed. Healing energy is coming through, and then the sun's gonna absolutely warm you and give you the most incredible warm energy. The end result is going to be a very happy family life. There's going to be a lot of action now for you, blossoming abundance through your work. And here's a storm warning to be really careful of that person that's jealous of you, or two people that are jealous of you. Do not let anyone in that you don't trust. Keep in your power. Do not give your power away at all. Let's take one or two of these cards. Let's see what comes up for Sagittarius. A few cards from here, please. Sagittarius, messages for Sagittarius, please. Oops. Okay. Your person, great sadness, time to heal, and also applicable to you too. Let's see what's come here. They definitely made an unwise choice, but they rejected you to protect you, and they've learned from that unwise choice, from that situation that has made them terribly unhappy. And a sudden event, a tower moment, has completely led to immediate action on their part. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. They are thinking things through, and they're going to be making moves. A time of positive change. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here, Archangel Michael. A situation suddenly moves forwards. Fortune is on your side and their side. Happy times. We've got the Star, wishing upon a star. Their wishes are coming true, and so are yours. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path, and so are they. And here, falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, could be a new home for you too. One more card, please. Let's take the top one here. And a new person enters your life. What did I say? There might be a choice. Might be a choice here for you. But this person, your person, is still in your psyche, and it says listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. So you're gonna have to make some very serious decisions, but keep protecting yourself. Yeah, protect yourself. Some more cards for Sagittarius, please. Skilled work is rewarded. You're doing very well in your work. Your person's got an illusion of being trapped. They've been afraid to take action, but they're getting messages to move forwards, to face their demons. Let's pop those down. No more want to pop out for me. Few cards from the mini tarot again for Sagittarius, please. Don't want to make this video extra long because they take so long to load, so I'm going to cut it short now, and I will do another one for you tomorrow because they just take so long to load. You're hated because you're so beautiful. That's why you have enemies. Remember that. Don't let them in. Protect yourself. Here, look, your person's feeling right out in the cold. They're going through temporary hardship. It's not a good place for them right now. The Chariot, though, is bringing them towards you. Fate is on their side. Fate is on your side, the Wheel of Fortune. But, as I said, another person's coming in as well. Which Chariot's going to arrive first? Or who is going to be at the front of the Chariot? The Wheel of Fortune's working in your favour now. It's all down to whether you will forgive and forget. They want your forgiveness. They'll be pulling on your energy. It's the love between you that keeps them there and you there. But is it enough after all this disappointment? You've accepted it gracefully. You've sort of started moving on. The other person that's jealous of you might want to pick a fight with you. Something might happen. Something might come up. Don't respond. Keep it cool. Stay out of their way. You will know if somebody comes forward wanting to pick a fight with you that they are that person. Sometimes you don't find out until you really know through a message, through a situation. When they stop coming out, when they don't throw themselves out anymore, I know it's enough of these cards. Look, deceit, dishonesty. Your person's been facing terrible deceit and dishonesty, and so are you. New ventures are coming for you. Your person's going to be, the person that's jealous of you, not your person, is going to be so jealous even more, and that's karma for you. And the devil, the person that's jealous of you, is living a life of debauchery. They're probably alcoholic. They're probably addicted to something. They're in a stagnant situation. And your person's in that situation with other people at this moment in time. They want to get out of it. They're fed up of it. Take a few of these. Please like, share and subscribe. Faith, have faith, Sagittarius, because the universe is looking after you. You have passion coming. Trickery of these people, you will find out who it is. Look at the dragon there protecting you. Yeah, their trickery will be exposed and it will backfire on them. Wisdom, your inner wisdom's amazing now. They've got no chance against you. And your person loves you because of your wisdom and the way you have your self-worth. You haven't run after them. You haven't begged for them. No, they know that. You have enormous self-worth. Well, the person they are probably with has no self-worth. Stagnant, alcoholic, drunk. Yeah, they've been grieving you. It's like they're mourning your loss and they want balance with you. So I'm hoping you will get it. Let's take one of these. Get a message for you here. Message for Sagittarius, please. Keep strong, Sagittarius. Keep protected. Stay in your own power. Don't give yourself away to friends or lovers right now. You will know, your instincts will tell you who's right for you, who's wrong for you. Card for Sagittarius, please. Card for Sagittarius, please. Whoops, gosh, they come flying out. Harmony. You're going to get harmony, Sagittarius. I don't know how true these are. Transfiguration. Something's happening in your person's life. You're nurturing yourself now. I don't think all these were meant for you. Maybe this one. Right. So let's pop them in and try again. There we go. Weaver, you're weaving your own future. You're weaving it. You're creating your own future with work, with wisdom, and there's going to be a lot of love in your future. Your wisdom is so amazing. You're absolutely, you've got an amazing stillness about you, peace about you, and you're a shapeshifter. You can become an author, a writer, a blogger, a magician, a singer, a dancer. Yeah, you're capable of so many different things, and you're going to show those capabilities. You're very nurturing, as it says. You're introspective at the moment. You don't want to deal with other people. You're the thinking woman or the thinking man. You act according to what's necessary and right. You're on an amazing journey, but your past is still important to you, or important. It's resurfacing. The past is resurfacing. Okay, we're going to call it a day after this, Sagittarius. You're going to trust in that person you choose, and they're going to initiate something very soon. And there's going to be a real purpose to this action, a purpose for love, a purpose for happiness. You're going to find your purpose in life. I hope you've enjoyed my reading. Please like, share and subscribe, Sagittarius. I love you so much. Bye-bye.